Albany, New York, it's time for the New Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello, and welcome to the New Media Zone, and Dave here, and Dave with you. I got that all down right. I didn't even think about that until just now. We've been off for a few months here, Dave.
Oh, you've been saying it for 40 years, for God's sakes. I think you'd remember it. It's rote.
Yes.
It's muscle memory.
Sometimes I would forget, though, and how I did it. That happens sometimes, where you forget your address or your phone number.
Yes, it's called dementia.
Now, we've been off a few months here with live shows. We had some in the can. But last one we did was our Halloween show.
Oh!
In October, and then we had some in the can that were okay, but in the end of November, the computer went down that the show is edited on. It was a good 15 years old, which I guess is old in computer language. So
I think 2 years is old in computer language.
I think so. It's amazing I was still doing anything with it, I think. It was very slow, but I got an all-new computer up to qualifications for editing. It used to take me 2 to 3 hours to render the show, which is how the computer processes it and then saves it. Mm-hmm. It takes 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes now. So it is much better for editing.
How much did this set you back there?
That was like, I want to say $1,500.
Oh!
That's a...
Oh, dear.
Higher end. We need that for editing, though.
Uh-oh. All right.
What?
I said, uh-oh.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think you're going to like my bombshell announcement coming up.
Okay.
Am I doing it now?
You do it now.
I'm quitting.
You're quitting?
I'm quitting the show, Ed.
Why are you quitting, Dave?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's been... We do a show every 6 months, right?
Yeah.
I'm quitting, Ed. I've been doing it forever. As you know, I was one of the original hosts.
Yes.
And then I quit.
Uh-huh.
Then I was replaced by someone you know.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I think his wife told him, stop. You must stop doing the show.
Yeah.
So then I came back temporarily.
Right. What year was that now?
I don't know. But my management team, my representation,
yes,
has not been able to secure me a contract longer than 1 year.
It's 1 year left?
I've been doing 1 year contracts, Ed, for at least a decade.
So you're saying 1 more year and we're going to shut the show down?
What I'm saying is my contract is up.
Oh, it's up now?
It's up now.
Okay.
I don't let you know when it's up. It's none of your, you have your own reps.
Yeah.
I have my people. My people said I've only been able to get another 1 year contract. I will not do the show.
You won't do it.
Under those kind of situations. It's like being a baseball manager or a coach for a hockey team, and you go into your last year, and everyone knows, oh, it's your last year, we're not going to listen to them. I'm not going in to this final year of this final month.
Yeah.
By the time you see this, I will have been retired from the show.
Oh, no.
Because
You were under contract, though, to finish those yearly shows up till the current day, and we're at 2007 now.
No, that's not how my contract reads, Ed. My contract reads, it goes from a certain date to a certain date, and then I have to get it renewed. I wanted a multi-year deal.
Yes.
And I'm getting resistance from, the powers that be.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how you can keep getting these multi-year deals. I don't know. Apparently you're the show. And I'm only getting a 1 year deal. I will not work under these conditions. You just spent $1,500.
You couldn't negotiate before I got to the $1,500.
I was trying to negotiate, but I like to keep these things under wraps.
Okay.
I don't like to negotiate in the press, for our one viewer. And how do we even have 3,000 subscribers? No one watches. There's no views.
Well, it depends what it is. Some get more than others.
All right, some get 12, some get 13.
And unfortunately, we can't play it on this show, but I was going to play the thing I whipped up on the new expensive computer with the Trump car sale.
Oh, I saw that.
I got 800 views.
Well, because you had the word Trump and Elon in it.
Yeah, that was the
So, I hate to say it, Ed. unless something happens.
Unless something happens. What do we have to do to keep you on board on the show?
You know what? Maybe you should talk to the higher-ups to see if they can get me a multi-year deal.
Okay, I'll have to see who I have to talk to.
But I'm getting old.
Yeah, we're...
You know, as we all know, the kidney stones, the other, medical issues I have. I'm not young. I'm an old person, Ed.
We'll
I'm
have
elderly.
to see if we can negotiate you through a few more months, because I had some ideas for some things, which could be a couple more tapings.
Well, I'm sure that they'd be open to just like a 4-month contract since they're only willing to give me one year.
Okay.
Oh, they'll say, oh yeah, we'll do it for 4 months because who cares after that? So, if that's the case, I will negotiate a 4-month deal.
Okay.
That will get me through the summer.
Yeah.
Once the summer's over,
Uh-huh.
I'm out of here.
That's it. Okay, well, we needed time to see when we were going to wrap it. I'm amazed it's now, where were we, 5, 6, 7, about 7 years out from the new media zone.
Right.
Which was supposed to be, short-lived. They never last that long, the new shows.
Well,
yes.
It's because we don't rely on ratings.
Yes.
That's why it lasts.
So I guess we're going to figure out a final run here. Is that what we're saying?
I don't know. Maybe you can get another co-host.
No. This is it.
What do you mean?
This is it. Even Roman shut down that Toy Day show after
really?
a couple of years.
Why?
He's in 9th grade, I think. That's why.
Oh. Well, can he do something more mature?
I guess there's always
There's
things,
different kinds of toys.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be...
The kind I use.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have to work that out. You're ready to shut down the show then? Is that what you're saying? Or...
I think so, Ed.
Okay.
I think so.
We could have done that before the show, but this is more fun on the air, right? Plus, we didn't have the DVD.
Right. Everything's breaking down.
Yeah.
I'm breaking down.
You're breaking
Your
down.
wife's breaking down.
She's breaking
And
down.
she has nothing to do with the show. But still.
Yeah, she had, that was one reason we extended the taping time. She had kidney stones. I had a tooth infection.
Oh.
I had to get an extraction.
Oh, no.
I thought I had polyps in my nose again, but I went and it's just the allergies returning, because that was 20 years ago I got the shots, so I'm getting the shots again. And maybe last 20 years, if we have 20 years left, I'll be all set on shots. So, yeah, a lot of things going on. So we're going to, I guess, live on the air, we're going to set up our final shows.
That's right.
I wanted to do a 50th anniversary Jaws show.
Okay, when is that? Oh, that's this year.
Well, June, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do that, and any other shows, we can stop with the year shows wherever we are. And then if there's any other things we can think of, shows, and we're in syndication forever with how many, 40 plus of these year shows. Right. So we won't be going off the air for a while. I'm surprised the public access really is still operating. I thought that would be going long before us.
That's still there?
Yeah.
We're still on that?
We are still on. That was the only reason I was continuing the show, really, is because it was on. I like to see the show for whatever reason on TV, on cable. You know, you're watching the 6 o'clock news, and then you flip over right on the cable. And there's our show, which was fun in the day, but now everybody has their own show.
Right.
And podcasts and everything else.
Right. Well, we should do that. We should do a podcast of some sort.
You want to do a podcast, but not a show? How would we record the podcast? We'd have to come down here, wouldn't we?
I'll think about it.
You
I'll think
think
about
about
what we want to do.
Okay.
I'll think if I want to. If I can secure a multi-year deal, Ed.
Okay. I don't know what we have to do to work on. How about if we got a new matinee lady? Would that pique your interest? That kept us interested for a few years.
That depends on who it is.
Yeah. We'd have to be a certain age. We can't get the 20-year-old ones. That would look a little creepy these days, I guess.
Don't care. I don't care how creepy I look. I'm
You
a
don't
creepy
care.
old man. I like him young. I like him young.
Okay.
And that's what I want. Until I can't.
So, let's see. We're 10 minutes in. We got a bombshell from Dave on this show. And, we did have no DVDs or discs because with the brand new $1,500 computer, I couldn't burn the disc that plays on this old DVD player.
So I think we're going to have a show that would just be deaths. I mean, there's a lot of them. I keep reading about a bunch of them. Some of them, you know.
Can you remember any of the recent deaths?
No. That's what I was just about to say.
It goes back. It went back as far as Terry Garr. I had on my list.
I don't.
And George Foreman. I remember he was on there.
A lot of them were like.
And of course,
bit players.
The biggest one that since we taped was Gene Hackman. Of course.
Oh right.
And all that controversy.
Yes.
Clean your rat poops out of your house, please. Another reminder.
Another public service announcement.
Yes.
To go along with get your hiney checked.
Yes.
So yes, we'll have a whole show of deaths.
Yes, that'll be.
I'm not even needed for that show, Ed. You just come down and say, "Hey, look at all these people that died," and you play your DVD.
Now, if we were tech savvy enough, you could do the show from your house,
right?
And I could do it here, and we can merge them.
Why can't we do that?
People do that.
Why can't I go on my computer? There's got to be a way. There is a way. I'm too stupid to know. I open my computer, my camera's on me, boom, we do something, and we can do it that way. Then I don't have to leave my house.
Is that the problem? You don't want to leave your house?
No, I like leaving my house.
You do like leaving
I get out a lot. I go out a lot.
I don't know. We'll work on that.
All right. That's been long and boring enough. What are we doing on the show, Ed?
What was I?
I don't know.
It was a regular show. Oh, it was that.
Yeah.
And I guess I did run down all of what was going on.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Yeah. So why do we have 20 minutes left?
Well, are we doing a regular show?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a regular show. We do this and we do DVDs and deaths.
And we can't do DVDs and deaths.
We can't because of the $1,500 computer that did the nice job burning. Do you know in a $1,500 computer today, and you get the new Premiere editor, they have done away with burning discs
to
DVDs. You save it to the computer, which I always did to load it up to YouTube, or you have to have another outside program, burn it from there, which is what I did. And it played upstairs on the Blu-ray player, but not on this old DVD player. So maybe I have to get a Blu-ray player to play that. But I'll have to see how the contracts work, if we're going to do that or not.
I think since we last did a show, I've gotten that Max that you can get.
Yeah, free with cable, right? With Spectrum?
No, I don't have Spectrum.
Oh, did you get
no cable?
Did you get it free another way?
No, I pay.
No. Okay.
I pay the minimum. I pay the one with the commercials.
Okay.
And you want to know something, Ed?
What's that?
Can't find a goddamn thing to watch. Can I say that? Can I say that word? Are you gonna have to bleep it out?
No. Do you have it on demand? There's a lot of stuff on demand. I don't know what's.
I have the Max thing. Like you have the Netflix.
Yeah.
And the Hulu.
Yeah.
And the Amazon. I got the Max, so I go in and there's all the shows and the movies. Well, what's worth watching? Nothing. I did watch that White Lotus. That's not bad. I've seen those. And then I started to watch this show that's older. It's called Banshee.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh.
Lots of good nudity though.
Okay. Yeah, I remember nudity.
That kept me interested for the first season. The second season, I'm not watching it. There's like 3 or 4 seasons. I'm not watching it. I need something to watch, Ed. What's on Max?
Well, if you like a Warner Brothers superheroes movie, you see a lot of those, right? And Harry Potter's on there.
Oh, nope. Won't watch that.
Yeah, there's...
So should I cancel it then?
I guess if you're done with the White Lotus, you can come back when they do another season of that, I guess.
There's nothing on it. I tried to watch that Hacks.
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be, Emmy nominated, whatever it is. Hacks. I couldn't hack it. I couldn't get through the first 15 minutes. I was this is awful.
I guess try The Last of Us.
I was going to think of that, but I said, you know what? I'm going to watch this thing, realizing these two people hate each other and are suing each other, and I can't really watch that under that type of pressure.
Who's that? Pedro Pascal? Oh, not
the Blake Lively. Isn't that one?
No.
What is it?
It's got a similar title. The Last of Us is the apocalypse show with Pedro Pascal, and instead of zombies from The Walking Dead, it's almost like the Mushroom People.
Ooh, all right. Maybe I'll check that out.
Try that.
I thought this was that Blake Lively suing that other Baldoni guy.
No.
I thought that was something that was the name of it. Oh, well, that's good to know. Maybe I'll check that out.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of if I've seen anything new lately. I saw that the last of the Demeter, or the last voyage of the Demeter, it was Dracula's voyage on the ship, which was pretty good.
Was that on Max?
It was somewhere. I forget where that popped up.
Well, thanks. That really helps.
And then I was going to go to see a Nosferatu
Oh.
until I saw a picture of what it looked like. It wasn't the classic Nosferatu makeup. It was, and I didn't mind. They did have, and Vlad the Impaler had a mustache, as they did in those days.
Yeah.
But this guy had the biggest, blackest mustache.
Not Nosferatu.
Yes.
Oh, it's not the not like the Klaus Vorman, whatever his name was, from 1919 or something?
Max Schreck.
Max Schreck.
Yeah, no.
Oh, didn't Klaus Kinski?
Yes, he played him, yeah.
Well, Klaus Vorman, I think he's a musician. He didn't have like the big long fingers in the ears?
Yeah, kind of long fingers, but I wouldn't have even minded the big mustache, which everybody made fun of. But his body was decaying all over the place. They even showed a decayed penis, apparently. But the mustache...
Where did they get that picture of me?
Was as full and black. There was no decay on it. That thing lived through the decay of the centuries.
Well, if you were to dig up somebody that's been dead for a long time, you'll see their hair is still there.
Yeah, well, his hair was bad, though.
Oh.
It was falling apart. But the mustache... I'll put a picture up right here. And we'll see if that... I was ready to go to the theater to see that around Christmas time, and just that mustache turned me right off.
I thought it got some good reviews for adhering to some of the original, but I guess not.
I did find some things. I was cleaning up down here all over, and I found this was something you looked up.
Oh, no. What is that?
Can you see what this is? It says Ewing 1, and you wrote these down for me. I was looking to see if anybody in New York had the Ewing 3 license plate.
Oh, okay.
I was going to get it. And you wrote down that somebody had Ewing 1, Ewing 2. No one had Ewing 3, the one I wanted. That was JR's car.
All right.
And somebody had Ewing 4. No one had Ewing 5. So you wrote these all down for me to help me.
That's slightly illegal of me to do that. To provide you with that information.
Well, today it is. In 1986, it probably wasn't, right?
No, I think it was.
It probably was. Well, I'm not looking information on the people, just if these plates were available. That seems like a legitimate thing people can look. But you see what you wrote it on here.
The Peroricue. Or I don't even know that's how you say it anymore.
Somehow you wrote it on the Natural Neophile pamphlet from the items we sold at Pier 1, which were scales of fish.
Yes.
That you did your nails on.
The Peroricue, the largest freshwater fish in the world.
That kept us entertained for many hours as we told people about the Peroricule fish.
What is it? Where does it come from? Your nail file is actually one of the scales of a fish. Yes, a very large fish. The Peroricue is the second. Oh, it says second largest freshwater fish in the world. I have been duped. I thought it was the largest. That's not even. I don't even think you say Peroricue. I think it's a different way of saying it. But I like it.
That
was
just your clever way of.
The Peroricue.
So a lot of fun things I'm finding cleaning up down here. I got a receipt here I saved because. You know, you don't want your public information out there when you're working at these places. You may get into a problem with somebody who came in, a customer or anything. Look at whose name is in full on the top of this. Ollie's. Oh! Did you know? You must have known.
No, I did not
Your
know.
full name was up there?
No. Wow. No, I did not know that. I did not know that.
At Ollie's, the good old days when you worked at Ollie's.
Oh. Now I'm at the tree. Which, by the way,
yes.
A little tidbit of info. I don't know if you're aware of this. You're not familiar with Western Avenue as well as I am.
No, just when I come up there once in a while.
Here in the Albany area, for those of you watching around the world, which I'm sure you're not. But anyway, I work at the Tree, the Dollar Tree, a couple days a week because I'm retired and I want to, get up and move. There's about 3 blocks up, there was an old bowling alley.
Uh-huh.
Sold it. It's going to be a Dollar General.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're going to get cannibalized Well, that's not true. Different company. But Dollar General, just down the street from us. The Tree.
That's not the one they own. What was the other
No,
one?
Family Dollar.
Family Dollar.
They bought that, and that went down to Turlet. Cost them tons of money. Sold that off at a massive loss, and now are turning us into Family Dollar, which is exactly what they're doing. Now we're getting all the multi-priced items that Family Dollar had, and now just down the road, a Dollar General is sensing the weakness within the Dollar Tree management. So now it's a Dollar General right down there. I might go work there.
You might go work there?
No.
No.
What's
Just
that?
just in the days when you could use a dollar store where you get things for $1 in these hard times. They're raising the prices in these stores.
Yes.
And they may raise them even more. Does any of these tariffs affect what's coming in to these stores?
Well, I don't even know, Ed. Are there tariffs? There's tariffs. There's not tariffs. I'm going to put tariffs on. Maybe I'm not going to put tariffs on. You can't tell me that this little thing. He's not messing with the market. He's playing with market fluctuation. Oh, there's going to be tariffs. As soon as he says tariffs, down goes the market. Buy. The next day, maybe not tariffs. Ooh, market goes up. Oh, you just made a ton of money. Ooh.
The one thing where he said something, he tweeted something that now is the time to buy or sell or something, and the next time later that day he announced something, he was into some kind of trouble for that. But who knows? There's stuff going on every day now.
Yeah,
you know what the hell's going on?
Some kind of shenanigans going on. But I don't think it's affecting us yet. I mean, my guess would be, since everything is now a minimum of $1.25, then you got your $2, $3, $4, $5 items. We're getting in there. It could be that in order to keep stuff at the $1.25, we're just going to get cheaper crap. It's going to be worse products, probably mostly like the toys and those candles, things like that. We're no longer going to get those semi-quality, wizard sprays for your house. Now we're going to get, Fred's aromas. Something stupid like that. And we're starting to see some different products coming in. So if I were you, stock up at your local Dollar Tree. Get all your toiletries, because we got plenty of them, folks. Like when the COVID came and you had to get your toilet paper. Go get your toilet paper at the tree. And your paper towels.
They do have good cheap bleach. I don't know why bleach is $6 at even Walmart these days, but it works fine enough to kill things.
That's right. Yeah, we got the bleach. We got the fine chemicals. We got that stuff. So come and get your bleach before it becomes 2 ounces of bleach for $1.25, as opposed to 64 ounces. Any movies coming out, Ed? That's not like Marvel.
There's another Jurassic Park.
I heard.
Remember we went to the one that was supposed to be the final Jurassic Park?
If it makes money, it's never going to be final.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything other than Scarlett Johansson is in this one. I don't see anything that it looks like it's which was actually pretty good. Jurassic Park 3, which was kind of a minor entry, but. It looks about along those lines, I guess.
Jurassic Park 3. Was that the one with they were like auctioning off dinosaurs?
No.
What was
that
3?
was Jurassic World 2, I believe.
Oh, dear God.
This is the one with William Macy.
Oh, the giant,
and the
different,
Spinosaurus. That was pretty good.
It was okay.
No story.
Yeah, it had no plot, but the dinosaur was good. Yeah. Okay. And then we had all the other ones after that. So what is this? The 7th one? 6th one?
Yeah, this is 7.
Oh, for the love of God.
I guess we're starting another trilogy so soon after we just went to that one. And other than that, I'm trying to think this summer. We got a new Superman coming out.
Oh, do we?
This one is by James Gunn, who did Guardians of the Galaxy. Which I would get excited for, but he also did The Suicide Squad, which was not good, and almost not as good as the Suicide Squad, which wasn't that great.
So there's Suicide Squad, and then there's Suicide Squad with the word "the" in front of it?
Right, yes. And let's see, we have a Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, because the first one was anything but fantastic.
Yeah, they did 2 of those, and that was it. They were okay. Light Marvel superhero. And trying to think.
What's this Thunderbolt thing?
Thunderbolts is like Z-grade Marvel team up. And here we've got two people from that Falcon and the Snowman and the Winter Soldier Marvel series. The Winter Soldier is in here. We got David Harbour.
Okay.
He was in the Black Widow movie. We got another character from. It's all the Z level. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is in here. She's becoming the new, leader. You remember William Hurt was General Ross in most of them, and they replaced him with Harrison Ford.
Okay, he's Red Hulk, isn't he?
Yes, I did go out to see that, and it was fairly entertaining. And the only reason I went to see it is because Harrison Ford was the Red Hulk.
Well, I've never heard of a Red Hulk before.
I had to look that up. That's way past my comic time. It's within the past 10 years there was a Red Hulk. So we only have a few minutes left on this show.
Okay, on one of my final shows.
One of your final shows. We'll see what we can negotiate day 4 to finish up the run of the new Media Zone.
Right.
It's been quite a run. We've had some fun on the new Media Zone.
I'd like you to get your $1,500 worth, Ed, but I'm not sure it's gonna. I mean, didn't we make a series 20 years ago?
Well, speaking of the web series, is that what you're saying? Yes, that's being set up right now.
God.
And it'll go much faster than...
How long ago was that? 12, 15 years ago? I don't know, 2011?
The first shot was 2013.
Oh my God.
So we have to do some math here.
12 years ago.
That's a long time. The time flies, though, Dave. And can you believe it's been 5 years since we did the Colony reunion show for the 40th anniversary? And now all of a sudden we're sneaking up on the 45th anniversary?
Are we doing another show? We can't. We can't.
I was going to repurpose the old shows in a new 45th anniversary format with maybe a new opening, if we can. Maybe we can take that today, actually.
All right.
New intro for, and it seems like only yesterday, I guess, does it?
Only yesterday.
During the COVID years.
Oh.
I have another thing I found here, but maybe we'll work that into another show. This is my reporter's notes from going and reviewing films in 1986.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's enough said about this, but also I found is the lyrics to Silver and Gold that we read.
Did we sing it at the plaza?
We sang it at the plaza, and we read off this actual sheet here as we were freezing our snowballs off down there.
Were we attacked by a dog?
Yeah, that was the next year we were down there.
Okay.
I wish I could find that one. That's another project I haven't done. There's still boxes of tapes over here. I'd like to skim through and see if I can find any gems in there. So, there you have it.
Okay.
We'll be back next time with another of the year-themed shows coming up. We have a few more of those, and then we'll see what we're doing we can get in for the end of the run here. Right. And if you have any suggestions at home, anything we haven't done in the past 40 years.
Who's watching the show? Someone, if you're watching, make a suggestion. I dare
you.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Actually, we have a bit for an extra here. Someone did make a suggestion about our shows.
To turn it off?
Basically, yes. When I made a comment about one of those Polonia films.
Oh, no.
An answer came back, so we'll do that for a brief short we can do. All right, we will see you next time.
The New Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.